Cancer, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine. Welcome. I don't like long drawn out intros. I'm sure you don't either. So let's just cut to the chase, okay? This video is timeless, which means that whenever you do come across this reading, the messages are here to resonate with you for that moment. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 72 hours. While we're shuffling, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that cute little bell for all notifications so you never miss a message. So many want to come out, but none of them really do, you know? It's like, I want to, but let's see. Next 72 hours look like they've got a lot of content. So let's see. First and foremost, Cancer, there has either already been or there is now an exhibition of patience coming from you. I think that you're really following the light and your intuition within these next 72 days to the point where it really helps you navigate through any communicative pop-up like Christopher Witecki says, mouse traps. They're like little mouse traps that you are kind of like elevating higher from to not even have to go through it. I don't really see you going through too many difficulties at all within the next 72 hours. If anything, I see that you are more introverted, and even in that light, even in that sense, when you choose solitude, it is for the betterment of not just you but everybody else around you. And I think that that's heard and seen. So yeah, patience is definitely going to be a part of the next 72 hours. And I think that this is something that you've already really made peace with. There's a patience that you have now that allows you to see the light in any situation and kind of internalize it, even if it's not as bright, and take it in and kind of see what it is and allow it to kind of process and leave you. I don't think you're taking anything too personally. Within the next 72 hours, we have patience in planning throat chakra and spiritual union. There's a communication that you are now able to have freely within many unions in your life. I don't necessarily think it's just one. I think that you've worked on yourself so much at this point, Cancer, that you are now experiencing what it would feel like if you had done this the whole time. You know, and you're kind of getting snippets of that reality of what it would feel like if you were to allow your throat chakra to open and allow yourself to speak freely whenever you wanted to about whatever it is that you wanted to. And maybe even having more trust in yourself while doing that. I see, oh God, it just looks really beautiful, really peaceful, really calm energy, but happy and content. So let's go and get some clarification. Let's see if there's anything else major popping out for us. I mean, like, this isn't major, right? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 72 hours. Oh my gosh. Oh, maybe there is something epic happening. Everybody had epic readings. That's why I was like, okay, where's Cancer's? Like, I knew it was going to be epic. I just didn't know how. Oh, funny. At the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. So really taking your time, finding a balance, understanding the balance, and living in that balance. Like, you're living in the balance. And now the Wheel of Fortune is turning. And I don't think that you understand at this point what it is that you've actually come out of. But this is, the light card is crowning these two, which is Seven of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. There has been internal dialogue that may not have been very helpful that is now moving on to something new. Like your internal dialogue is changing and you're really kind of coming out of a darker way of speaking to yourself. And there's growth that's happening around you. So like you almost like want to do it. Dare I say you want to speak to yourself better. Because once you realize that that's what you want to do, like you're just going to do it. So like #trigger, do you want to do it? Because if you do, you can and you will, and it can happen for you. And it can happen very, very soon, like within the next 72 hours. So I do really feel like you're coming out of a time now. You're really coming out of a time of pulling yourself back and not allowing change to happen because we weren't quite sure how it was going to go. And, you know, and now there's giving and sharing surrounding you and your energy. Now you're able to give and share without judgment. Now you know how to share. You know what to share and how to share it. And that realization that you come to, or that understanding that you've already had, but just like got brought to the forefront, you're like, oh yeah, I guess I do know that. I think that you'll experience that this week. And I don't think that there's going to be any sort of lack of judgment on your part. I just don't think that your judgment will really be necessary. I feel like everything is happening at its own pace. You're not really forcing anything right now. It's kind of coming out for you. So let's go ahead and get some advice for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 72 hours. We already got a card. I had a card fly out onto the floor because it always happens to me. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the next 72 hours. All right, let's see. Wow. Okay, so we have Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. We also have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Cancer, there's some serious movement happening. I'm not going to say transformation because you've already transformed. Like, this is past that. This is something that you've been waiting for to happen. And I think that there's finally movement there. Here we go. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. And Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. There is no denying, Cancer, that you are going to be experiencing something of a higher realm. And I think that that's going to be the reality that you have been creating for yourself. You're going to start seeing that reflect now, especially with us getting so close to Mars being back direct, which I'm so excited about, and Mercury just turning direct as well. There is now movement in places that were held up, and they may have been held up for quite some time. So I am excited to bring this reading to you guys. I do see that there's a process of movement that's happening now. And I can't necessarily tell you what that is because individually it's different for everyone. But I do see beauty and help coming your way. Cancer, these were your messages. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed until the end, please comment a crystal ball emoji. They're my favorite. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.